Hello YouTube, this is Ben with the 60-gallon cichlid tank, and today I'm going to clean my SunSun 302s. They are usually good for several months. I had a little bit of an increase in nitrates, and so I'm going to go ahead and give them a cleaning. I have two of them under the aquarium. Here's one, and the other one, working constantly. Never make a sound, they're quiet, efficient. SunSun 302s. I put some high quality media in them, and they've been doing a great job. And the fish have been healthy and doing well. As you can see, there's the frontosa. Beautiful little specimen there with nice blue in the fins. This gal right here gave me some fry recently. This is a little outdoor grow-up tank that I set up, a little 30-gallon, and I had to put a little media over the intake of the Whisper filter so the fish wouldn't get sucked up into it. And this one has it's scheduled for a cleaning today too, so I'll be doing a maybe a 40% water change, maybe 50%. As you can see, the little guys are pretty frisky. They're about a month old and doing very, very well. And I don't know who the dad is. I'm not, to be honest, quite sure what species that female is. It's supposed to be a I believe a flametail or a Taiwan reef. We'll see what these guys look like. I bought them when I bought that the parent of these fish very young, hoping it'd be a male. Turned out to be a female, of course. Here's the little bushy nose that I had separated out. I put her I put him in this tank so he could grow up a little bit, and the other guys wouldn't be going after him, trying to eat him like a snack. So the last cleaning, here's a little rusty. The last cleaning was June 21st. This is September 12th. So it's run for a few months. And the only reason I'm doing a cleaning now is because my last water test showed a little increase in the nitrates. And so I want to make sure that I keep, everything was in safe levels, but just a little higher than I like it to be. If you remember this guy here, he was the size of my fingernail when I got him. He's turned into quite a specimen, getting a little blue around in the body and the face, hoping it's a male, and really good looking fish. The electric blue has become a bit of the tank boss, not really being pushed around by anybody, including this guy who used to kind of run things. The OB used to be in charge, but that was taken away from him quite a while ago. So let's go ahead and start the cleaning. And there's a little blue dolphin growing up nicely. I've got an albino in the back there, if you can see him, and a little shy but really nice fish. Here's my SP55. Not really growing much, staying pretty small. There's a lab. Beautiful color. I'm not sure if this shows the colors of this lab. It's got a little bit of blue speckles in the fins. Very nice markings. This guy's mellowed out a little bit. Was very aggressive at one point and has since chilled. I was thinking of getting rid of him, but I'm going to keep him now, as long as he's getting along. Let's go ahead and start the cleaning. First step is I get some clean tank water, and this is some tank water that I'll be using to clean the media. You don't want to use tap water, because of course tap water will kill all the good bacteria. So I'm going to get a couple buckets and put some clean water from the tank that isn't from the gravel, not a gravel siphon, of course, which would pull some dirt into the tanks. And that'll give me some water to work with. While the water level is low, I'm going to go ahead and scrape some of the algae off the glass. That way when my arm goes into the tank and raises the water level, it doesn't raise it too high. So it's a good time when you've got your water level down a little bit to go ahead and do a little glass scraping here. Also, I've got one fish that I think it's the electric blue. I think this guy's the culprit, that guy right there. Beautiful fish. Bought him for about $9 when he was about maybe half an inch. Anyway, as you can see, he's been digging out the bottom of the tank, creating some kind of nest for himself. And every time I refill it or move the rocks around, he just moves it all around again. So, interestingly enough, they've been decent with the plants. They haven't really destroyed the plants. The plants do pick up a little algae. I have a softer piece of fiber that I use to clean the plants. So I'll clean them off today and get them nice and clean. But I do like to have some live plants in the aquarium because they do some good things. I took a little more water out because I wanted you to see how well these filters are still flowing and pumping out water, even though it's been 2-3 months, June, July, August, September. Yeah, about 3 months. 3 months since these filters were cleaned, and as you can see, they're both pumping out pretty well, even though it's been several months. I'm still getting a very good water flow. And again, the 302s, I think they're just great filters for the price. And then you just put the best media you can in them. There is no on-off switch on these 302s. So I just go ahead and stop the water flow by lifting this valve up. It stops the water flow, and then I just unplug it. And that's pretty much all there is to undoing it. Now, this thing now can pull out. This will pull out, and it should be fairly dry. I haven't had any problem at all with these things leaking. They're pretty tight, and they seal off very, very well. You can see. I'll take the whole thing off and clean the tubing. I'll clean this housing, get it all nice, spick and span, and put it all back. Let's start with the main unit first.